Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? I hope that you are fine. Inshallah, in this video, I'm going to explain the lesson, which is on page 52. So please, all of you, open your books again on page 52. And let's read and explain the ideas in the text. Okay? So before that, we are going to again look at the outcomes. We are going to look at the outcomes again. Yesterday we have achieved the first two outcomes, and today inshallah we are going to achieve number 2 and some other part of number 4. let's say جزء من القسم الرابع. ليش؟ لأنه في عندي اللي هو oral questions. What the meaning of oral questions؟ اللي أسئلة شفوية. After that, inshallah, tomorrow or in the next video, I'm going to answer some comprehensive questions, written comprehensive questions with you, and practice the vocabulary of the lesson. So today, inshallah, we are going to deal with 3 and a part of number 4. Okay, يا أول? Now, let's just revise the vocabulary again. So here we have some of the vocabularies. Of course, we have other vocabularies I'm going to explain during explaining the lesson. So number 1, well-being, and again it means what? Health, الصحة. Countless other benefits, numerous different advantages, وذكرناها اللي هي بمعنى عندكم the meaning of it اللي هي الخصائص أو الميزات متعددة. Okay, reliant on حكينا need or depend on, you can say. Okay, so depend on. تمام. Consequently, as a result, نتيجة لذلك. Finite will run out, ينضب. Accountability, responsibility, which means مسؤولية. Combined effort, partnership, المشاركة. Deep understanding, in-depth comprehension, which means اللي هو الوعي الأعمق. Okay, more regard for, greater concern for, which means اهتمام أكبر. Consistently maintained, which means routinely monitored, which means اللي هو الصيانة بشكل دورية. Free from pollutants, uncontaminated, which means اللي هي خالية من الشوائب أو نقية. تمام. So these are the vocabulary, and again we have more vocabularies that we are going to read and explain in the text. So yesterday I have told you that the text talks about the water resources in Jordan, and I've asked you that what are the resources in Jordan, or the water resources in Jordan. Well, actually the text talks about the water resources in Jordan in general. Okay, the importance of water resources in Jordan. What the meaning of importance? أهمية. Okay, أهمية water resources in Jordan, and the problems that we face in Jordan regarding the water resources, and how to face these problems. Okay, so these are the main ideas that we have to discuss now in this video. Let's start with the first part, or the first paragraph. I read it for you and then explain it inshallah, step by step. Now, water is essential for life. Our well-being, sanitation, agriculture, and industry all count upon a supply of water. Beyond these uses, water brings countless of other benefits to society. We use it to swim in, sail on, and take pleasure in the numerous plants and animals that depend on it. In addition, our health and environment are reliant on an effective wastewater infrastructure. Jordan's scarcity of water is a long-term challenge for environmentalists. Water resources in Jordan have remained quite stable over the years, but Jordan has become a densely populated country. Current use of water already exceeds renewable supply. Okay. So water is essential for life. What's the meaning of essential? Essential. Well, we have learned a word that is a synonym of essential, which means what? Crucial or very important. So essential means very important. Write it down, okay? Our well-being, sanitation, agriculture, and industry all count upon a supply of water. So, what is the importance of water? What is the importance of water? Okay? Our well-being, our health, right? We have explained well-being as health. Our health, sanitation, of course, sanitation has a meaning, which means what? The protection of public health by removing and treating waste, dirty water, okay, etc. اللي هي النظام الصحي أو اللي هو الصرف الصحي. Sanitation means نظام الصرف الصحي, and you will have the meaning which is on page 73. If you opened your activity books, page 73, you will find the meaning there. Okay? Sanitation. Agriculture and industry all count upon a supply of water. What's the meaning of agriculture? اللي هي الزراعة. Industry, الصناعة. All count upon, depend on, need a supply of water. Okay? So the importance of water is that our well-being, sanitation, agriculture, and industry all count upon a supply of water. Right? Okay. Beyond these uses, so we have another things here. That what? Water brings countless other benefits to society. We have other benefits, countless, numerous. What the meaning of numerous? متعددة. Okay? كبيرة. Other benefits to society. What are these benefits? So here we are going to start with the benefits. Okay? What are these benefits? 1. We use it to swim in. This is number 1. 2. Sail on. And 3. Take pleasure in the numerous plants and animals that depend on it. Okay, so this is number 3. So again, what are the benefits? Our other benefits, okay, of the water supplies or the water resources in Jordan. That's what we use it to swim in, sail on, and take pleasure in the numerous plants and animals that depend on. Okay? So I may ask you that or tell you that the text mentioned many uses of water. Write down 2 of them. Many uses of water, write down 2 of them. I need you to write only 2 of them. You can write either we use it to swim in and sail on, or you can say we use it to swim in and take pleasure in the numerous plants and animals that depend on it, or sail on and so on. So, okay? So I may need you to write only 2 of them, not 3 of them. In addition, what's the meaning of in addition? بالإضافة. Our health and environment are reliant on. Again, what's the meaning of reliant on? Also it means depend on. Depend on or need. تمام? An effective wastewater infrastructure. Effective wastewater infrastructure. What's the meaning of infrastructure? Infrastructure اللي هي البنية التحتية يا أول. البنية التحتية. So we need an effective فعالة wastewater infrastructure اللي هي البنية التحتية لنظام هو النظام المجاري أو اللي هي البنية التحتية للمجاري أو الصرف الصحي. تمام. And here we have also an English meaning on page 73. So open your books page or activity books page 73 and look at the meaning, and it is what? The basic systems and structures that a country or organization needs in order to work properly. For example, roads, railways, banks, and so on. So please write down the meaning of infrastructure in your student or in your notebooks. Now, Jordan's scarcity of water is a long-term challenge for environmentalists. Jordan's scarcity. What meaning of scarcity? It's a situation in which there is not enough of something. أزمة. So scarcity means al-azma. Scarcity of water. And again, the meaning here, you can find it in activity book, page 73. Okay? Is a long term. هو يعني موضوع طويل الأمد. Okay? أو تحدي طويل الأمد for environmentalists. Environmentalists, what does it mean? Those who are dealing with the environment, or who study about the environment, or scientists that deal with environment. علماء البيئة. تمام? Water resources in Jordan have remained quite stable over the years. But Jordan has become a densely populated country. Current use of water already exceeds renewable supply. So the water resources in Jordan have remained quite stable. What the meaning of stable? مستقرة. Over the years, they have, or the resources have remained, stayed, بقيت, quite stable over the years, but Jordan has become a densely populated country. What the meaning of densely? بشكل كبير, متزايد, populated country. Current use. Current means اللي هي nowadays أو اللي هو الحالي. Current use of water already exceeds, يفوق, renewable supply. So this is the problem that we are facing in Jordan. تمام? So what kind of the challenge do Jordanian environments face? The challenge is what? That the water resources in Jordan have remained quite stable over the years, but Jordan has become a densely populated country. Current use of water already exceeds renewable supply. تمام يا أول? I hope that you have taken all the notes. Let's now move to the other part of the lesson. Now, consequently, the Jordanian government have released the following notice to commence raising awareness of this matter. Number 1, Jordanians must recognize that the available water supply is finite, and they must take responsibility for this issue within their own households. 2, accountability must be assumed for water management in Jordan. This responsibility should be recognized by individual citizens, the public sector, and the private sector alike. The situation necessitates the combined effort of the Jordanian people to improve conditions within their own environs. Okay? Now, consequently, what the meaning of consequently? And we have mentioned the meaning of it, which is what? As a result. And again, what the meaning of as a result? نتيجة لذلك. As a result of what? Of the scarcity of water resources in Jordan. The Jordanian government have released, with the meaning of released. Released بمعنى اللي هي أطلقت. Okay? The following notice. Notice information let's say خلينا نحكي تنبيه ممكن يكون تمام to commence raising awareness of this matter. What the meaning of raising our awareness اللي هو إيش؟ زيادة الوعي of this matter, of this problem, of this issue, and so on. What is this notice? ما هذا التنبيه؟ Jordanians must recognize that the available water supply is finite. What the meaning of finite? Finite means اللي هي إيش؟ Will be ended or will be finished. And they must take responsibility for this issue within their own households. And again, what's the meaning of households? Households, houseworks, and so on. تمام؟ Households اللي من داخل المنزل. For example, anything you can do, anything you do at home and use water, you have to what? To take the responsibility for this issue. You have to take care of the amount of water that you use in your house. Okay? So, the first one, it's about taking care or the responsibility of this issue in their households. 2. Accountability. And again, accountability means what? Responsibility. Okay? Responsibility and مسؤولية must be assumed for water management in Jordan. So must be what? Taking care for water management in Jordan. لازم يتم اهتمام بها أكثر. تمام؟ This responsibility should be recognized by individual citizens. What the meaning of citizens? مواطنين كفرادى يعني المواطنين بأفرادهم. The public sector اللي هو القطاع public حكومي. So public sector and the private sector. Private means what? خاص. Okay? The situation necessitates the combined effort. What the meaning of combined efforts? Again, we have mentioned it before. المشترك أو اللي هو عندكم الجهد المشترك. تمام? Of the Jordanian people to improve conditions within their own environs. So, it talks about what the responsibility that must be between citizens. Okay, it must be خلينا نحكي combined effort between citizens or individual citizens, public sectors, and the private sectors alike. So all of these parts of the society must take part, okay, in this issue and to take care of this issue. Okay, أول. Now, the last part here, okay, a deeper understanding of the available amounts, actual quality, and natural protection of Jordan's water resources must be reached. This knowledge will be circulated in schools and throughout the community. Number 4, water must be used more efficiently, with more regard for energy needed to heat water for daily usage. 5. Healthy aquatic ecosystems are vital to a high quality of life for Jordanians and must be preserved. 6. The quality and standards of drinking water will be constantly maintained to ensure that Jordanians have potable water that is free from pollutants, okay? Now, a deeper understanding, and we have said what? There must be a deep awareness, وعي أكبر, of the available amounts, actual quality, and natural protection of Jordan's water resources must be reached. What is the must be reached? The thing that must be reached اللي هي إيش عندكم deeper understanding of what? Of the available amounts, كميات متوفرة. Actual quality. What the meaning of equality? Quality اللي هي إيش؟ الجودة. And natural protection of Jordan's water resources. Protections اللي هي عندكم إيش؟ الحماية. الحماية الطبيعية of Jordan's water resources must be reached. This must be reached, the deeper understanding of these things. Okay? So, now, as a question here, what is the kind of the deeper understanding that Jordania must take on? It's what? It's the deeper understanding of available amounts, actual quality, and natural protection. So this is number 1, available amounts. 2, actual quality and natural protection of Jordan's water resources. These are the 3 things that Jordanians must understand or must have a deeper understanding of. This knowledge, okay, what is this knowledge going to do with us or with the problem? Or what must be done with it? What must be done with it? This knowledge or this deeper understanding, what should we do with it? This knowledge will be circulated راح يتم تداولها أو تدويرها in schools and throughout the community. Through tuitions, through خلينا نحكي lectures, through classes and so on. They must talk about this issue or this problem in schools to get them or to give them a deeper understanding of it. 4. Water must be used more efficiently with more regard for energy needed to heat water for daily usage. So the water must be used more efficiently. Okay? What the meaning of efficiently? بأكثر فعالية أو بفعالية أكبر, and it's an adverb by the way. Okay? With more regard for energy needed to heat water for daily usage. خلينا نشرح هون الفكرة يا أول. معلش سامحوني بالعربي، لكن الفكرة هون بتوضح لي شيء مهم جدا، إنه you have to use water more efficiently. استخدامنا للمياه بيعتمد على إيش؟ على كمان اهتمامنا للطاقة المستخدمة to heat water لإيش؟ لتسخين المياه for daily usage. usage اللي هو استخدام يومي. Okay? So we have to take care of the energy needed to heat and also take care of using water efficiently. 5. Healthy aquatic ecosystems are vital to a high quality of life for Jordanians and must be preserved. Healthy aquatic ecosystems. Okay? اللي هي عندكم إياها الأنظمة أو اللي هو عندكم المياه بشكل عام أو اللي هي النظام المائي عندنا. Okay? النظام المائي عندنا بشكل عام اللي حكينا يمكن aquatic which means living or growing in water. النظام المائي المائي بشكل إذا كانت بالبحار أو ما إلى ذلك. إذا healthy aquatic ecosystems are vital. okay? هو زي ما حكينا اللي هو عندكم شيء مهم جدا vital very important. تمام؟ to a high quality of life for Jordanians and must be preserved. إذا لازم أو يتم حفظها أو الحفاظ عليها. What is must be preserved? okay? اللي هو عندكم aquatic ecosystems أو النظام المائي أو اللي هو سوري البيئة المائية. okay? إذا البيئة المائية ecosystems البيئة المائية. تمام؟ The quality and standards of of drinking water will be constantly maintained. حكينا عنها اللي هي الصيانة الدورية. ماشي؟ To ensure that Jordanians have potable water that is free from pollutants اللي هي خالية من الشوائب. So we have to make or do constantly maintained or maintenance هنحكي constantly أو constant maintenance to the quality and standards of drinking water. Why? To ensure هون عندي to ensure to give a reason then because To is instead of because, to ensure that Jordanians have potable water that is free from pollutants, which means اللي هي الشوائب خالية من الشوائب. تمام. Now here we have finished the text, okay, but I'll ask you here a question about number 6 here. I have a question here that what is the purpose of the frequent maintenance, constant maintenance, which means the frequent maintenance of the quality standards of drinking water. What is the purpose, ما الهدف of frequent maintenance of the quality standards of drinking water? You can say that what? To ensure that Jordanians have potable water that is free from pollutants or pollutants. تمام. طبعا the questions I'll send it to you later as a worksheet that you have to answer. I guess I have answered all the questions inshallah in this video, so again you have to take all the notes and pay attention to every single word. تمام يا أول? Well, we have finished now this video. I know that it is a little bit long, but we have to finish all the text and understand everything in it. Inshallah, in the next video I'm going to answer the questions in your book or in your student books. So get ready for that. Thank you for watching. يعطيكم ألف عافية يا أول.